Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome to your afternoon messages with me, Michelle. On my channel, we talk all things life, love, spirituality, coping with tough times, trying to find a way to manifest everything we desire, but also living in our truth at the same time. And I've had an emotional 2 days, so I've been a little distant. I'm so sorry, but I am battling my ego. And my ego has been driving me and telling me that I need to force my life to happen. And I got a rude wake-up call. So I am just recovering and resting and crying a lot and grieving the loss of my dad. That was really strong this week. So I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for I just wasn't on at all yesterday, I believe. I don't think I did anything yesterday, computer-wise or work-wise. But so when I get like this, and as we all do, we go through these valleys, these highs, these lows, where we question our lives and what we're doing and why are we here and why aren't we there? And my ego wants to tell me, you should be doing more, you should be somewhere else right now. Why aren't you creating? Why aren't you creating a better income for yourself? And that's all ego. And I was blind. And I didn't know I was thinking those thoughts. And I got to the point where my head was spinning because I was thinking so much. So I had to come back down to reality and say, Michelle, you are not in charge. The universe and God is in charge. You are not God. So I literally had to give myself a humble check and surrender and say, God, I will do whatever you want me to do. I will not force creating journals if that's not what you want me to do. If you want me to go back to teaching, I'll go back to teaching. I am surrendering. Just show me the way, show me the way, show me the way. So in our lives, we go through these dips back into our old ways. And I remember doing this like a year and a half ago where I slipped back really deeply into my ego and I didn't see it. And I was thinking I can control my reality and I can control everything that's happening around me. Deep breath, right? It's heavy, it's a lot. Make sure you cleanse yourself so you don't pick up my energy. So anyway, let's get on with these afternoon messages. I am re-listening to a book to bring myself back into alignment and back into my surrender and to try to be more humble and to try to remember that life happens for me, right? It's not happening to me. I was starting to become the victim. I was starting to play the victim and say, why is this happening to me? Why do I always repeat the same patterns? And no, I have to pause and just say, universe, please show me. I want to grow. I want to learn. And be careful what you wish for. Because when you ask for a lesson or you ask to want to learn, the universe will bring you an opportunity to do that. And it's not always comfortable. So the book is called Ask and It Is Given. And I felt called to read this excerpt to you guys. So before we pull cards, and side note, I got a brand new deck of cards in the midst of all of this going on. My friend Elisa, she had an extra deck. So she gave me this deck. It's called the Gateway Oracle Cards. And they have some beautiful messages. This one says, proceeding softly. Let's pick one real fast. Flying free, I unfurl my wings and fly. So I've been using this deck to kind of get me through it's really been like the last 4 days that I've been feeling this way. So I've been using this deck and it's really, really helping. So I figured we would do that in our afternoon messages today. And I do have my video of my 9th video for the 13-day guide to helping you get your shit together. That should be coming out tonight at 8. I just filmed that, so I'm back on track. So thank you for your patience. Okay, so here's the excerpt. Take a deep breath. Another one. A little reminder that we are not in charge. If you're feeling stressed, it's not on your shoulders. Don't beat yourself up. You are not in charge. And you will take action when the time is right, but you can't force it. Here we go. There is nothing in all of the universe more important for anyone to understand than how the vibration they are offering is matching the vibrations of their desires. And the way you feel is your indicator of whether you are allowing your connection to source or not. Every good feeling, every positive creation, all your abundance, clarity, health, vitality, and well-being, and all the things that you consider to be good are dependent upon the way you are feeling right now. And on the relationship that feeling vibration has to the vibration of who you really are and what you really desire. Just as it is easy for you to contemplate a successful trip from Phoenix to San Diego, it will be easy for you to contemplate a successful trip from financial insecurity to financial security, from sickness to wellness, from confusion to clarity. On your trip from Phoenix to San Diego, there will be no major unknowns, for you understand the distance between the two cities. You know where you are along the way, and you understand what moving in the wrong direction means to your success. Once you understand your own emotional guidance system, you will never again be confused about where you are in relationship to where you want to be. Also, you will feel with each thought that you offer whether you are moving closer to or further from your desired outcome. If you are using any other influence as your source of guidance, you will get lost and go off track. For no others understand as you do the distance between where you are and where you want to be. Oh, it's so painful, isn't it? When we feel like we're off track. That was me. I've been feeling like, why is my life not going in the direction that I wanted it to go? And it's because my ego took the plane and decided to go north with my plane, and it wasn't going to San Diego. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. From Phoenix to San Diego would be what, northwest. But yeah, my plane was going east and my ego was taking me, and I've been literally feeling like I'm going in the wrong direction, or like I'm self-destructing or I'm drowning. So if you've been feeling like that in your life, listen up, take a deep breath, and you need a day off. You have to get a grip of this mind, and you need a day of rest. Honestly, you have to slow your body and your mind down, and you have to become aware of the thoughts that are telling you, I have to figure my life out. I have to find a way out of this. I'm in charge. I need to go look for jobs, or I need to go do this, or I need to make more money. That is your ego. Do not live from that state. You take a day off, you go play outside, do something that lights you up, get your mind off the loop of trying to figure everything out. Watch something mindless, play with your kids, go to a park, do something different, and let your plane be turned back around. Okay? That is so important. And I'm experiencing that right now. And I know as an intuitive guide, I have to go through things first sometimes to feel it out, to understand it, so that I can then bring it to whoever needs it. And I have a mentor that does it for me too. Like, she has experienced all of this in her life. And I had to call her this morning and be like, I'm self-destructing. I need you to turn my plane around. And she did. And we need people like that to do that for us. So hopefully I can be that for you. If you're watching this video right now, you were guided to this video, and you're being called to slow your mind down, stop forcing your life, your financial situation, your living situation, your relationship. It is not your job to do anything about it right now, this moment that you're watching this video. Okay, not saying things might not happen tonight or tomorrow or next week, but we don't force it. We allow God and the universe to move us or to bring us an opportunity. And then when it comes, we say, thank you. Thank you so much for showing me the way. It will be brought to you. Trust me. If you're looking for a new job, it will be brought to you through a text message, through an ad. It's not in your hands. Okay. Take a deep breath. Doesn't that feel better? And once you do that, once you let go of that pressure, you've just turned your plane around. You've surrendered. You're in the back of the plane and you're like, all right, plane, take me where I'm supposed to go, which is the universe and your soul driving that plane. Do they consider driving? Flying. Okay, let's finish off. It says, if you are using any other influence as your source of guidance, you will get lost and off track. I know I already read this. But even though they cannot understand your desires purely, they will still continually add their desires to the mix. And so only when you pay attention to the way you feel can you guide yourself steadily toward your own goals. So a big part of knowing whether we're on track or off track is how we feel. So if you are in a partnership and you feel not good, you're not in the flow, you know, money's not flowing, the relationship, like think about, is there any laughter? A big part of attracting good things into our life and feeling good in our life is laughter. How often are you laughing? How often are you relaxed in that partnership? If you're feeling that discord, like something's missing, something's not there, that's your body telling you, all right, we need to go and like make a vision board and plan out how we want our life to look. How do I want to wake up tomorrow and feel? What kind of new partnership do I want to attract? And you make a list. And then you're sending out that order to the universe. I always talk about like when we are manifesting, we're sending out a DoorDash, right? We order DoorDash, we're ordering our food, the DoorDasher, the restaurant's making the food, the DoorDasher goes to get it. When we place our order, the universe goes right to work. And it's like, it's like, we're going to move this person to this job so that they can meet this person, or we're going to move this person into this home so that they can meet that person who will invite them to come work with them. It's like the universe starts moving people, places, and things for you. And in the timing of it, right? However long it takes the DoorDasher to bring the food to your door, that's not up to you. How it comes and when it comes is not up to you. You just place the order and you trust that the food is going to show up, right? You're not sitting there going, is the chef going to make it? Are they going to make the food? When's it going to come? You just trust that it's coming. Same thing with manifesting, okay? And you have to feel good in the meantime. And if you don't feel good and you start to doubt it and you start to stress that you're waking up in this partnership every day that's uncomfortable, you're going to slow down that DoorDasher. You're going to be giving them a skateboard instead of a car, or you're going to be taking away their entire mode of transportation. And now they're going to be walking that order to your door. So the universe is the DoorDasher. So you have to remember, if you don't feel good each day, even if you're in an uncomfortable situation, you still have to find a way to see the possibility of what your new life can look like while you're still in your old one. Because if you can live as if, start going to the places that you want to start to go to in your future life, start seeing the people that you want to see in your future life. When you put yourself in those environments where you want to be, the universe has no choice but to make it happen for you. But if you're not going to those places where your heart desires to go to, then the universe is going to think that you still want to be here. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to get a card on that real fast. I am actually done reading that excerpt. That's all I wanted to read. But so let me give you a quick example. If you're somebody who wants to eat healthier and reshape your body, if you keep going to restaurants, or let's say this, if you want to meet somebody who also eats like you, if you keep going to fast food restaurants and you're vegan and you eat really healthy and you keep going to these fast food places, you're not going to meet somebody that's going to eat like you at that type of restaurant. You need to go to vegan restaurants. You need to put yourself in the environment of where you want to spend time with that partner. And who knows, maybe you'll have fast food every once in a while. The universe brings people together no matter what. I believe that, but I do think that you have to start living as if you have the thing that you want. And that's part of manifesting, is you ask for it, you believe it's going to be here, and then you open your arms to receive it when it shows up at your door, or when it shows up literally like, I don't know, so close to you. And you're just like, oh my God, how did you just show up out of nowhere? How did this job just show up? How did this money just show up? How did this person just show up? And you're like shook. It's going to happen. You just have to release resistance. Don't worry about when or how. Okay. Whew. I'm exhausted today. I'm sure you can tell, like when I get exhausted in my throat, you can like see all my veins and stuff. I feel really thin too. I'm sure it's just the stress, but all right, let's pull a card. Perfect. We have launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. And it's so crazy because the top of this suitcase, it looks like the number 5, but it's really just the handle. At a quick glimpse, I thought it was the number 5, which 5 represents change. And today on my walk, I went to the park today and I went for a walk after like a meeting that I had, and I saw a truck drive by. As soon as I looked up, I just happened to see a truck and it was 555 on the side of the truck. So I smiled and I just said, thank you, universe. Thank you for showing me that I'm in alignment. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. So after you go through what I'm going through right now, which I'm assuming a lot of other people are having that same energy, a lot of fear around life and how we're going to live life with the way the world is moving forward, with our financial structures and how they're probably going to change, which I think is a huge part of what I'm feeling. And I don't really realize the gravity of what I'm feeling because we are intuitive and we can feel things before they happen. I feel like this week is me feeling my life crumbling and the world crumbling. But we are exceeding those expectations. We're not going to say it's crumbling. That's where I need to change my mindset. So we're going to soar into that. And then we have expecting miracles. Manifesting. Miracles are blossoming in my life. We expect it. It's already here. It's already done. Why am I the girl that gets everything I want? Why am I the girl that attracts every job she's ever asked for? You just start changing your dialogue. But it is really hard to get into that dialogue if your plane is going a different direction, right? If you're in control and you're saying, I have to make this happen, that's not miracles. That's not expecting miracles. That's saying you're just going to force things to happen. A miracle is unexpected, right? It's unexpected, period. You're not going to see it coming. So it could happen at 7 p.m. tonight. It could happen at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So start opening yourself up to feeling good and trusting that you don't have to be going on that plane in the wrong direction anymore. You can tell your ego to quiet down. We don't have to figure things out right now. What if my dream thing came tonight at 7 p.m.? What would I do until 7 p.m.? I would relax. I would go laugh. I would go play. I would go eat. I would go do something that feels good. So put yourself in that mindset that whatever you're desiring right now, put it in your heart, take a deep breath, feel how it feels to have the thing that you want. Does it feel relief? You feel relief with it. You feel free. You feel like you have options. You feel at home. You finally feel loved. You feel fulfillment. You feel proud of yourself. You feel really proud of yourself. You feel really, really proud of yourself because you made it to that space and you didn't have to do anything. You sat back and you allowed the universe to bring you your miracle. And now you know for the rest of your life, you don't have to take the wheel. You don't have to be the pilot. You can fly on the back far seat of that plane, hopefully not near the bathrooms. And you can just relax and know that your unicorn, I said, your miracle is just going to show up. Your plane is going to arrive at the destination. I mean, when we get on a plane, we don't worry about where it's going to go. We know where it's going. So we're not looking out the window every 5 seconds going, oh my gosh, we have to double check them. Like, are they going northwest right now? Sorry for my Valley Girl lingo. So expect the miracles. Start living as if your thing is going to arrive at 7 p.m. tonight. And then as you awaken tomorrow morning, and maybe it's not here, maybe it is, who knows? You better comment below and tell me if it arrived tonight. Come back on and tell me. Oh, and at the bottom, we have believing in magic. I love this deck. It says, true magic is abounding in my life. Start thinking those thoughts, start playing that story in your head of how good it feels to have the thing that you want. Before I leave you guys, I want you to do some visualization tonight. I want you to lay in bed right before you go to sleep, lay in bed or like I do on my couch. Just have your hand on your heart, hand on your belly, TV's off, phone's off, and you're just breathing. And you're following your breath with your hands. and you're just imagining how it would feel to have the thing that you want. You know, you have your brand new job, right? We'll say somebody wants a new job. You wake up, you're getting in the shower in the morning, you're excited to see what the day is going to bring. You can't wait to see what new client you get, what new job you get, meaning like a job on your job. Maybe you have like little projects that you work on, and you get to maybe design something, and you're in the shower thinking about how you're going to design this house, or how you're going to design whatever it is, a video that you're going to create, and you're getting so excited about it. Then you get out and you start making yourself look really good for the day, because you want to present yourself and you want to show up, and you want to be the person that you are. You get in your car and you have your good yummy coffee or your energy drink, and it just tastes so yummy, or your celery juice like me. And then all of a sudden your favorite song comes on the radio. So as you're laying in bed, before bed, do what I just did. Do a visualization of you living the life that you want. Then you come home from work and you're hugging your kids, and you're hearing your dog barking, or you're cutting the grass, or you're taking a bath like I love to do. And you just imagine the people around you that love you, and the good food and the laughter that you hear in the other room from your kids, and just start visualizing it. And that's how we manifest, because we're putting our body in the situation to feel it before it happens. And that's when it arrives. So we ask for it, then we believe it. So when we're believing it, we're visualizing. And then when we're receiving it, that's when it's literally the 7 p.m. I'm talking about. It shows up on your doorstep. All right, lovies, let's do one more card before I leave you. We're going to end with my deck. I love saying my deck. I should say it's the universe, because it channeled through me when I made this. The ever unfolding heart, in memory of my daughter, Micah. She sends me hearts wherever I go. So I love naming everything after her. I created mindfulness programs for the high school and elementary level to be sold all over the US. And it's called 30 Days to a More Mindful Heart, in memory of her as well. So this deck is totally for her, sending all the messages that she's taught me. We got the frog, which is my spirit animal. Yay! You are overworked. It is time to take a break. Cleanse your energy, take a bath, sit by the ocean, book a trip, get on that plane. Give yourself permission to do nothing. You deserve it. And isn't that what I said at the start of this afternoon message? I said, if you're in your ego, you need a day off. You need to go rest your mind. You cannot stay on the hamster wheel one more day. You need to see what you've been thinking, and how maybe manic you've been, how maybe controlling you've been. Your body's been tense. You have to take a day off and just rest. Do it for yourself, and for me, for you, because it would bring me joy to know that you're resting for yourself. I'm sending you so much love. Expect your miracles to come. I'll be praying for mine, and I'll be knowing, not trusting, I will be knowing that mine are going to show up, and yours are going to show up too. And if we manifest together, it happens twice as fast. It's like the DoorDasher gets put in fast forward mode. All right, lovies, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if my energy's good, I'll be putting out some morning messages. Sending you so much love. Peace out.